Well, good afternoon. It's 12:30 p.m.
on a Tuesday
on December 22nd. So first of all, Merry Christmas to everybody that is currently watching our channel and will be watching it in the future after Christmas. We're the channel Our Journey in Miles. My name is Mark.
And I'm Sue.
This is Sue. And what we got to report to you today is actually things that we've been working on probably since February of 2020. It's been a long time coming. My beautiful wife took the challenge to create a website for us.
Yeah.
And we could have did it the easy way. We could have chose to spend a couple $1,000s and contract somebody to do it for ourselves. But that would have always put us in the situation where every time we would want to update it or add something to it or correct spelling or add pictures, it would just be horrible. So in this segment, I'm actually going to show you some of the pain and suffering that Sue went through working on it. So one thing about YouTube video making, you always have to keep an eye peeled for what your next episode is going to be. And it occurred to me that if I can quick get outside before Sue comes in here, I want to show you what she's working on. Now, this is Sue's typical workstation, and it's actually pretty neat today by comparison. And I can tell you that it's May 20th, but I can also tell you that it's Wednesday, just based on the pillbox that's open. You can see that she has kind of a nice view outside. I don't know how it will come out on video, but we're next to an RV port pad. It does not have a roof, but it has a nice casita next to it. And here's my workstation in the rig, and I'm actually working on the wet bay video right now. I don't know when that'll actually be published, but let's see if we can catch Sue outside, because I can tell you that we're kind of excited and looking forward to eventually having a website, but it's a lot of work, and she's got to train herself on how to do the programming and how to do everything. This is what the rig looks like after being in Florida for about a month and a half. We're not quite sure when we're leaving because of COVID. A lot of different things to decide, but let's go check up on Sue. What are you doing, Sue?
I'm working hard. I'm making your website. You're catching me though. Look at my hair.
You know what, honey?
You're not supposed to be videotaping me.
You're still beautiful. And I was telling the audience here that, you know, it looks easy, this YouTube thing and this website channel thing, but when you're kind of old crusty people here that you didn't get brought up on a video game type of lifestyle, you got to teach
really
yourself.
It is easy if you hire out, but I don't want to hire out. I want to learn how to do all this. It's interesting.
Right.
Plus then we can maintain it easily.
I was going to say, and not only that, there's a lot of times that both you and we have really good things that we want to share with people, but we didn't make a video, or maybe it doesn't lend itself to it, and you might give good advice 3 or 4 times on your channel when you write to somebody, but after the 40th time you wrote it, you just run out of gas.
You need a website. Yeah. Go check out the website. Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
So how many days do you have in so far, Sue, and what would you report as your progress so far?
Oh my God, serious?
Yeah.
So how many days do I have in it? I don't know, 3, 4? But I'm learning from scratch. I mean, I know Photoshop, and I taught image technology, but website, learning about how you need to work in a staging site. So I had to figure out how to do that. I was on the phone a few times. Also, I had to, what's the other thing I was struggling with?
Well, you're working with a number of things. You're kind of learning the Bluehost software. You're learning with Elementor. You're doing WordPress.
Right.
And I mean, I'm fortunate that I'm married to an art teacher that has some digital photography background, and just coincidentally is extremely easy to get along with. Loving person. Look at, she didn't even wince when I grunted to get up there. So
Like I was surprised.
Yeah.
I'm used to that.
What I'm wondering is, how's your office view here?
Oh my God, this is the best place.
Yeah, this ain't bad.
Sure beats my classroom.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
This might be...
Mark, now you're showing the back of my hair. Come on. Jesus.
Honey, this is COVID reality, okay?
The reality is I color my own hair. Why am I so lazy?
All right. I think I'm going to get back to work, honey. I'm finishing up my video. I just wanted to drop in and have a quick report on how you're doing.
Let's see. It's pushing 5 o'clock. Last time I was in the rig at about 4 o'clock, you were still in your pajamas.
What?
I'm glad to see you finally got dressed.
Don't tell people that. Hey?
He does get dressed in the morning.
Right.
I mean, afternoon.
Now people might think that, hey, he's pretty stylish with this black outfit, and was this my pink hat and black shoes? But what they don't know, I hope they never figure out, is that this actually was my pajama top, so that when I changed out of my pajama bottoms, I only had 50% to do. And if I wear this the rest of the day, and we don't go swimming or go in a hot tub tonight, I only have 50% of the job to get ready to go to bed tonight.
Oh no.
These are tips on how to cut down on the workload when you're retired.
You're talking about laundry now. No. Change your shirt, Mark.
All right. In announcing that this website is now up, we'd like to talk a little bit about what it is. So why don't we just briefly explain what you have all across the top of this thing.
Let's talk about the labor of love it's been. So it's been, I've been working on this for months now. And, this is our hobby, so it's not like a full-time job where I'm doing it every day. But I was a high school of the arts art teacher, and I did teach image technology amongst many other things I taught. But in image tech, I did the basics, digital photography and Photoshop. So I have some technology background and know-how. I grew a lot of new brain cells. I think I burnt out a few too.
But I can tell you that as Sue was working on this website, and I'm thinking things are progressing forward and everything is hunky-dory. She was very quiet about what was really going on, and it wasn't as if she was hiding anything from me. She was just accepting such immense responsibility that I did not know about. It's only been about the last month that finally I'm telling Sue, I said, Sue, we got to give birth to the baby. It's 18 years old already.
It was a long labor.
Yeah. So let's stop at this point and give credit where credit is due. Who helped you figure out how to create and navigate all the software to create a website? Julie Chicory.
Yeah, actually, she really helped. There's Julie Chicory of Chicory's Travel actually put out a video, several videos. It's a class, really, on how to put your website together.
It's like 20 videos.
That was huge. And she even said, this is the basics. Some of the stuff I found out later was like the plugins. Like we needed a plugin for the backup restore. We needed a plugin for the anti-spam. We needed a plugin for the MailChimp to get... And for the SEO analysis, the Yoast SEO. So there's a lot of other stuff, but she really set us on the right road. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, or not a YouTube channel, a website, go to Chicory's Travel. She's got a great class there.
Right. You
have
to realize, I'm 68, Sue's 63.
What? Don't give away my age.
This does not come natural to us. MailChimp. Who the heck, when they're 68 years old, is working with MailChimp? Not many people. In fact, I'm more.
We're barely using it.
Yeah, we're barely using it. What is funny is that we've had a YouTube channel now for 2 years. We're pushing 29,000 subscribers. We've had thousands and thousands of people sending us email. We're so out of it, we haven't saved one email. We don't know how to retrieve none of it. We don't know how to send anybody anything.
Well, we got some basics.
Yeah. But
now it's tied into our
and
website.
That's going to be the beauty of the website is that now if people want to find out about different things and they send us an email and it gets chimpified in the chimp email or whatever is happening, it theoretically, hopefully it's going to create a list that we can use in the future, so that if
we're still figuring that one out.
Yeah,
I think we have it. If you don't know how to do it, it's so frustrating. But once you know, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so easy.
Well, and we have pretty powerful computers, so we're like slamming all these pictures into the website, and we're thinking we're the man, only to discover that you have to take these pictures and chop them way down using some software called Canva.
Right.
We did not do that. So we were getting to the point where our website was loading. You'd like load the website and you could go cook dinner and then you could come back and then finally
and do
it would
the
be
dishes.
up. Yeah.
So on the menu, we've got the home page, which tells a little bit about us, but then it goes down and we've got a lot of different connections to different posts, and it's called Start Here to learn how to plot your RV adventure. So we're putting a lot of basic things that we think people might find interested if they're just getting started in this. Mm-hmm. Across the upper menu, we've got the About, so that is a little bit more in depth about us and how we started this adventure, even how we started as our relationship. The next one is the latest post, and that is going to take you to every time we upload another post. And Mark is the wordsmith, he's the postmaster, I'm the designer sort of thing and technical troubleshooter. But every time he uploads a post, it's going to go into that category. So it will fall chronologically. What was the last one that we put up?
So let's talk a little bit about what's a post. Obviously, we have 149 videos that are standalone videos out there, and not all of them are worthy enough to have a post. But I can tell you that one of the things that you learn real quick as a YouTuber is that you might not say the right thing at the right time. You might, in fact, say something that is not necessarily correct or could mislead someone. And that's the last thing you want to do if you truly care about helping people. So what these posts allow us to do, and you got to realize that we just launched this website here, so as it matures and as I make the choice to either watch Lucy reruns at night or work on the website, I'm going to be working on the website, and I will correct things, I will augment things, I will add pictures. So it only can get better from now on. And what it allows us to do is take a video that might have been good. Let's take one, for instance. Let's talk about the tire video that we did. Now, that was a pretty extensive video.
Yeah.
But yet, there's still plenty to talk about on tires.
Right. So as of now, our latest posts aren't necessarily chronologically in a line, because we are binge posting right now from a couple of years to go up to now. So it's kind of all messed up. But as we start posting, it will fall in chronological order. We've also got in the drop-down menu the popular posts. And these are the posts that we find more people inquire about or ask about, or actually even like on our YouTube channel, there are more people watching it, liking it, sort of thing. So we've got some of the popular posts. Under the blog, I actually broke it down into categories. So we've got categories of all the posts under cost of full-time living, RV maintenance and repairs, harvest hose, tips and tricks, biking trails. And you're going to find in some of these, like our mail service that we use is going to fall in under a couple categories, like tips and tricks, and also the cost of full-time RVing.
Right.
So under the blogs, you're going to find categories. Then we've got a link that'll take you straight to our YouTube channel. And also we've got a link that'll take you straight to our Amazon store. And you want to talk more about the Amazon store?
Well, I want to talk a little bit more about the blog. The nice thing about the blog is that, like, for instance, recently we just did a cross-country trip where we were relocating from Milwaukee to California, and we chose to stay at a whole string of harvest hose places along the way, where we literally went a week without needing a hookup. to refresh our water and to dump our tanks.
That was a good job on our part.
Yeah, but
we're usually not doing that.
But what we discovered was that how silly we've been for the last 2 years traveling when we would be, and we don't do this often, but every once in a while you've got the beeline travel where you want to get from point A to point B, and we would waste our time, money, and effort in going to campgrounds. We wouldn't get to see anything or experience anything, and by using the Harvest Host on this last trip, it was just so much more relaxing because many times we pulled into campgrounds where we don't really hook up. Yeah, we might hook the electric in because that's so easy, but a lot of times you don't even need the electric. It kind of depends on the season you are. And the beauty of the Post is if you're kind of a hit and run person on the internet and you just drop in and you look at an article and then you're on your way, you're doing something else, it could hopefully land someone on our
YouTube channel?
No, on our website here, where it would give them all 5 of our stays.
Yeah.
So rather than them hitting and running and going looking for somebody else's experience at a Harvest Host, they could see all 5 of our stops all at once and make it a more complete and more satisfying experience for people. Now, Sue segued me into the Amazon store. That also brings up, I guess, affiliate links, something like RV Trip Wizard, or Harvest Host, or All Stays, or Amazon. We have what most YouTubers and channel people or blog people have is they have affiliate links with these companies. It doesn't cost you any more if you choose to participate and buy a membership or buy something on Amazon when you use your favorite YouTuber or blogger's affiliate link. What it does is it helps them defer the costs of all the production costs and all the time, money, and effort it takes to produce something like this. Sue and I are in a fortunate position where we're retired and we're kind of doing this it's kind of our scrapbook.
Yeah.
It certainly helps a lot when people use the affiliate. It kind of makes us you get the proverbial pat on the back, a good job. I mean, we have literally probably $10,000 worth of equipment that it helps defer it. It makes my taxes more fun. I feel more like a man when I actually make, like $1 an hour doing this. So we really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
One of the things that is handy about our Amazon store, and I just recently did that. We have some friends that recently ended up buying some fifth wheels, and the first thing that came out of their mouth was, "Oh my God, I've got all this stuff I got to buy. Can you put a list together on what I should get?" Now, they trusted me to put the list together because we're honest enough on this channel that if something we buy is junk, we throw it away, and if we can, we're going to tell you it was junk. So we've kind of got our preferred list of all of the stuff that works good and is worth the price that we paid for it. Well, lo and behold, rather than make a manual list, I thought, well, why don't I make a category on our Amazon page called the RV Equipment for Newbies. Now,
that was a good idea.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
If you go to that, if you go to our Amazon page and you go to that list, you're going to blow your mind on all of the stuff you need as a newbie. And you might look at that, especially if you're new to RVing, you go, I don't need all that stuff on that list. I'm here to tell you, pretty quickly, you will have everything on that list, with the exception is you might not choose to buy, for instance, the Hughes Autoformer, which helps you for your low voltages and your high voltages. I can tell you that you will be surprised that you will be buying it later rather than sooner. This park, as nice as it looks, has the distinction of being one of the ones that has the most fluctuating voltage that we've ever been in. You'd never guess it, because this park is so well maintained and beautiful, but what it has is it has what a lot of parks have: old infrastructure. They're working on it. They're constantly redoing things here, but in the meantime, our Autoformer's helping us. A couple other things on there that might be expensive. That would be the air compressor for the Viair. and the TPMS. If you exclude all that other stuff and you look at that list, pretty much everything on there you're going to need. So
that is true.
yeah, I'd like to recommend that you go and you just poke around on there and you'll see what RV life is.
Yeah, and if
like
you
right
have
away.
something that you really like and you think, oh my gosh, a newbie might want that, or we might want it, we might not even have it, let us know. So going back to the top menu, again, we've got resources, and we thought the resources was important for things that you would be interested in, like the TSD logistics, the fuel card, or RV Trip Wizard, things that have actually made our life easier that we really enjoy.
That's a good point. Let me talk about that. The TSD logistics, we tried to be as detailed as we could on that video, but nothing is evergreen, and that video already has some inaccuracies in it.
Changes have been made.
Yes, changes have been made in the program itself. It's still awesome.
Yeah, we like
We
it.
are averaging saving 43 to 44 cents off the price of the pump per gallon. That is like unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what the website allows us to do is update things and tell you things. For instance, the pilot truck stops have decided to drop out of the program. There were some contractual discount issues with Good Sam's. That's fine. I don't need pilot. I'll stick with TA, and Love's is a little bit lesser of a discount.
Yeah.
We've been really happy with TA, and we've been hard pressed not to be able to find a TA wherever we've been.
Yeah, it's been around. Yeah. So that kind of takes care of the top menu. But if you go way to the bottom at the footer, it's got more links like our YouTube, Amazon, a lot of repeating things. But it also has a search line in there. If you're looking for information on our website about tires, just type in tires. It should take you to the different posts that we have on tires. And below that, we actually have where you can join our group and put your name, your email, and subscribe to the website. That way, every time Mark ends up writing another post, a new post, we'll put it out, an email out letting people know that we just added another post.
Right. Don't expect to get an email too soon, because
No.
while it would be accumulating names, we don't even know what to do with them.
We're working on our MailChimp.
Yeah,
That's it.
our chimp we're working on.
We're working on
but
the chimp.
we did buy enough anti-spam software
Yeah.
and secure sockets, and make the thing super duper,
Right.
encryptonated, proton accelerated. That that list isn't going to go anywhere, and if we don't ever learn how to send you anything, you're not going to get anything from us anyways.
It's
We're
not
pretty
that
old.
hard.
Or
It's
at
not
least
that
I
hard.
am.
We'll get it. But it may not happen soon because we're still trying to add, we're still post binging,
Yeah.
putting a lot of posts, trying to catch up. At one point, we're maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, or whatever, that you're going to put a post up. So
Right.
we're still binging, so you don't want to be bombarded with things. But we won't send them soon. But if you want to subscribe to our website, that'd be awesome. Join the community, join our family, and that would be great.
Once again, it's December 22nd. We'd like to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Even though it's probably February when you're watching this, we're a little behind.
No, I'm going to post this Sunday.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Come on,
Excellent.
honey, give me some credit.
Okay.
And we want to thank each and every one of you that continually comes to our channel. It validates what we're doing. It makes us really happy. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
All right. And if you see us in a park, say hi. There are a couple people here who actually said hello. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
So,
and we had masks on then. We don't have them on now because it's just me and her. And
Nobody's-
I kind of
yeah.
know her, you know.
nobody's.
Yeah.
All right.
But
All
otherwise,
right.
see you guys.
See you next time.
All right.
Voila, my love.
How
we
was
did
that?
it.
It'll be
good.
interesting to
Yeah,
see how
see if
much
we got-
racket in the background. See if we're able to use it.
Well, with the microphone, I think it kind of directs just at us, not the whole ambiance back
All
here.
right.
We doing good?
Yep.
I like my iPad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, say bye.
Bye again.